This is the ARZOPA monitor, a thin monitor you can take for traveling or just using it at home. On the back here, we do have all the information such as the lifetime customer support, 24/7 online support, and the monitor specs. It is 1080 and is really thin monitor. All we just gotta do now is remove this protective plastic and open the box. Oh, it's the monitor. On the back of the box, we do have this foam here to protect the screen. And here we have the screen itself. Holy cow, that is thin. We also do have a USB to Type-C, a Type-C to Type-C, and a micro HDMI to HDMI. Opening the monitor, we have this little plastic here on the edge, and we get the monitor itself. Oh my gosh, that is super thin. Look at this. How is this a monitor? We also do have a little flap here at the bottom. You can open it up and set it to position. Ooh, it's super stiff. I like that. Set it up at any angle you want. Oh geez, what is this sticker here? Can I take the sticker off? Now I got this really high quality sticker I can have. I'm gonna stick this sticker right here. I claim it now. We need the cord to connect it to something to run the screen, and we also need the cord to plug it into the wall. With some of the applications, you don't actually need to plug this into the wall. On the tab, we also do have these buttons here for OSD, volume up, volume down. There's also speakers on each side. Now plug in their wall outlet. Does not come with this unit. You have to get it separately. Then you can use their plug-in cord. Thing is, it's a bit on the short side, so I've had to get a wire extender to plug straight into the wall. Make it reach. So we plug in our power supply. Now I got my laptop here. All right, now that it has booted up, all I gotta do is plug in the HDMI to the laptop and the micro HDMI, which is indeed gold plated, to the tablet itself. And would you look at that? The screen is on here. This screen is laying down right now, so here's the screen and here's my head, and it looks perfect. Oh my gosh. Okay, this is not gonna give it justice. The quality on this screen is remarkable. If I tilt the screen, you can still see the screen. I'm looking down right here, and I can still see where everything is. Man, for a 1080 screen, this is really nice, and for it being so thin. Might be stupid of me saying this, but I would rather have my own little separate keyboard here and a mouse working on it like this than straight up a laptop, because the laptop is similar size except for I have a giant bezel about that much on the bottom. This is the Legion's monitor, and this is the ARZOPA's monitor. Look at the quality difference here. It may be a laptop screen, but they're basically the same size of screen, except for width-wise. This one has a much smaller bezel than this, and this one has this awful yellow hue that I just can't stand, and I can't work on it because it ruins the colors of my project and also client work. The colors are so rich. There's actually red. This one red's orange, but on this one red is red, and this is red. My gosh. I didn't even know the mountains were blue. They're gray on this one. This monitor is cool. And even with the animations on these screens, you can see the difference in them. They're both set to basically the same thing in brightness and everything. The screen looks good with the fireplaces going. You can see that this one's harder to see when on an angle. It just goes gone. It just goes black. Well, on this one, you're to do the same exact thing. You can still see it. I've never had a screen like that before. That is just really cool. We are able to use the different modes. We're able to change up the brightness so we can lower it down to a very dark setting. And that is really good. We also have all the settings. We have the contrast, the sharpness, colors. Now, do you notice the whites have a hint of yellow in them compared to this one where it's blue? But again, this monitor is straight out of the box and isn't even programmed. Because if you're going to be doing anything with colors, you already know you're going to have to make sure your monitor is color accurate and all that other fun stuff. And here's what the speakers sound like.
Away. If we just casually create an F2, the F2 tornado will spawn. The detailized tornado.
Speakers sound good. This is an ideal monitor for gaming. I'm definitely going to be bringing this with me when I go on a trip. All around a solid product that I am so glad I got because it just works. I hope this video was helpful with this pretty solid monitor.